How can you get rid of the word just? How can you start owning it and validating your own existence and your own life by saying, I absolutely did that? I recently had an inspiration on a particular word, and I think I'm going to be working on changing my vocabulary. Not too long ago, a friend checked in with me and she said, you look really tired. You look just kind of exhausted. Are you okay? And she was being very genuine, and I responded with, I'm just stressed. Don't worry about it. It was a super tender moment. And my response was, it's fine. I'll be okay. I'm just stressed. Don't worry. A couple of days later, I found myself crawling into bed, crying, emotional. My sweet, concerned husband asked, hey, are you okay? Do you need anything? My response in that moment to him was, I'm just emotional. It's okay. I'll be fine. Instead of sharing what I was feeling, I brushed off his concern. I brushed off my emotion, and I snuggled into this warm, delightful bed for some much needed rest. The next day I was sitting in meditation, and I was just checking in, saying, hey, what should I do? What do I need to be focused on right now? What do I need to learn? And the word just kept floating in front of my face. And I recognized just. I'm just this. I'm just that. It sincerely invalidates and minimizes what we're really going through in that particular moment. It's a way to say, I'm not really worth your love and concern in this moment. Just leave me alone. I'm just stressed. I'm just this. I'm just that. It avoids ownership of the moment, and it avoids acknowledging that you are worthy and you are valid in receiving anyone else's love, concern, support. At least that's how I was using it in that moment. And I wouldn't doubt it if we check in and find out that a lot of us use the word that same way. Just. Pay attention to how you use it. Doctors tell us that we're supposed to reduce stress, that stress can cause heart attacks, weight gain, difficulty sleeping, and a myriad of other health issues. Stress is not just stress. It can become a life-threatening thing if you don't take care of it and pay attention to it. In the other example, I'm just emotional. Emotions are how we express what's going on for us. It's how we process through life. It's how we get to experience the reality of the moment. I'm just emotional. Why are you emotional? Are you really happy? Are you really sad? Are you scared? What's going on with you in this moment, right here, right now? How can you be supported? How can you validate the fact that you need to process? You need to acknowledge that there is more behind that emotion. Why are you stressed? Why are you emotional? How else do you use this word? I'm just. So I've started working on changing my vocabulary. I am way more aware of when I use the word just. Recently, I was meeting with some friends and I was hoping to collaborate with them and build something bigger. And in this conversation, we were together for an hour and a half. And during that time, I started to use the word just 4 different times. I caught myself every time I said the word and I asked, what do I really mean here? Do I need to minimize my work? Do I need to minimize my abilities? Do I need to minimize my knowledge and dumb myself down for these people? Or should I be owning it and saying, no, I am this? I just did a bunch of research. Really? That can be super mind-numbing work. In the same aspect, it can be unbelievably rewarding and helpful once you achieve what you're researching. So congratulations, I did a bunch of research, not I just took a drive, or I just took a nap. I just read a book. Congratulations on recognizing you needed a break or self-care or to take some time out. It's not that I just did that, it's I did that because I'm worth it and I get to. And I value myself and my needs just as much as everyone else is around me. How can you get rid of the word just? How can you start owning it and validating your own existence and your own life by saying, I absolutely did that? Now, don't get me wrong. There are times that we use the word just as a filler word. We're not using it to minimize what we're doing. It's literally just a filler word in our conversation. That's perfectly fine. I'm not saying the word just is a bad word. I'm saying just is a word that we can start paying attention to and see, what are we saying when we use it? It may take a little while to correct my vocabulary, and yet I'm really looking forward to seeing how my thought patterns change. The less I use just and the more I own my experience, the more confident I'll be and the more intentional I can be in this fabulous life that I'm living.